Fix that. Okay. Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. Testing, 1 2. There we go. Fix that. Okay. Oh, what the heck? Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. Okay, got a minor loop going on here. Just a second here. Rainy Tin Shack. Okay, the Rainy Tin Shack is done. YouTube. Spleen Squeezin. Testing. Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. Okay, got a minor loop going on here. Just a second here. Rainy Tin Shack. Okay, the Rainy Tin Shack is done. YouTube. Okay. Is there anybody out there? Anybody knows my name? Anyone feels my pain? Anybody who's listening? Anybody who's in the chat room, please step up and type out something into the chat window, cause so lonely. I am so lonely. I just need someone to talk to. Okay. Let's see here. Didn't get that done yesterday. I had to run to the laundromat today, so I kid you not, I was seriously busy. I literally had to wash like a mountain of leg wrap bandages, and I've still got another mountain of leg wrap bandages. I'm serious, laundry load. Picture a washing machine full of ace bandages. That's, yeah. Anyway, yeah. All right, let's see here. Okay, recent strip, working on number 027. I think the next time I do I'm not going to do any guest stars. It causes too many problems because you're trying to balance, you're trying to make sure that the first tier gets as many a certain number of pages and appearances. It just complicates everything, especially when well, you get the idea. Now, if I had written out the entire story page for page beforehand, and then assigned each person, if I drew each page, fill in the blank with whatever character, that might have worked. But of course, knowing what species the cameo character was part of the issue with the story, and well, it's just not very workable. It's easy when you're doing like a movie or something to give somebody a guest spot. Congratulations, you won a guest spot on this week's episode of Restless Housewives. and you have the guest actor deliver a newspaper or walk past in a in a crowd scene or something like that. But for this, it's way too complicated. Got way too complicated. Got way too many guest appearances. 75 total, if I remember the count correctly. 75. And this for a book that's only going to be a couple hundred pages long. You don't know how close I came to just doing a big page with a Macy's Day Parade, everybody. There's certain difficulties with fitting everybody in and giving them, a fair amount of on-stage time. So I'm going to have to come up with better options, better rewards and promotional rewards. Okay. File. Save. Okay, let's see here. Is anybody here? Hello, Daniel Meyer. Hello. Hello. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Patreon. I'm going to change the rewards on the page, the reward system on my Patreon page. Oh, we got 2 messages here. Let's see what we got. Oh, here we go. Oh, got a couple of notices. I asked people what they would like. Direct line, give your patrons access to an exclusive forum where you discuss your cosmology, plot devices, etc. Well, that's the thing of it. I've already got a chat room. I really don't know that there's anything that I could... well, I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. Smile. When someone says something stupid, smile. I will have to reserve all smiting rights. I will not give that up. We live in a world where we spend most of our lives wishing to God we had a delete or disconnect button for people in real life. I'm not going to give that up on the internet. No, thank you. Naming rights. Give patrons a right to name a character, a ship, a town, or a planet. Screensavers. That's a nice idea. Well, the thing of it is, these are all one-time things. You see, Patreon patrons are somebody who are paying month after month after month after month. So I need to have something that I can give them month after month after month after month. Now, the exclusive access chat room is one idea. But the thing of it is, I have so many chat rooms and forums and everything already, I don't know that it's really a big sale. You know what I'm saying? I'll have to think about that. And, let's see. As far as incentive goes, I rarely care for them. One of the reasons I'm patroning 80-odd people, totaling about 150 a month. Well, I understand that. Yeah, I can understand that. Oh, that's good. Okay, let's see here. I'd have to see about creating a new page. That's a daunting proposition right there. It's another channel to monitor, and well, maybe just a forum would probably be a better idea. But I don't know what I'd post there that I don't post everywhere else. I'm a what you see is what you get kind of guy. Food for thought, though. Hello, we've got Daniel Meyer, we got Random Video Game Nerd, we've got Andrew Johnson. Well, I'm going to be editing the Patreon patron incentives, changing them up. What I have is more the sort of thing you give out for one-time donors, like pencil sketches and drawings and stuff like that. I wanted to put up something that would be more recurring. The first thing I'm going to do is the highest tier will be getting a free copy of my annual archive DVD. I've got to post that on the webpage too. Is that posted every my plan is that every December I'll button up a new DVD with the archive of my comic strips, commentary, little odds and ends, bits and notes, that sort of thing. And it can either be pre-ordered for $15.99, or if you're in the upper tier on Patreon patrons, you'll receive a free copy every year. Every year the 2015 one will be completed December 2015 and mailed out January 2015. You get the idea. After December 2015, the 2006 we'll start taking pre-orders for the 2016 edition. Another suggestion has been for an exclusive forum, web page, or chat room with exclusive little goodies, that sort of thing. That's an idea. I'm not sure what I would put on it, though. I tend to leave everything just sort of dangling out there in the open anyway. I've already got a chat room, a forum, an IRC channel, this. So one more forum with exclusive access. I'll have to think about that one. It's not like I'm going to be springing any miraculous surprises on anybody. Okay, let's see. Step one, I'm going to get. Okay, I'm gonna do a real quick thingamajiggy here. Blank screen, don't panic. Nobody panic! Okay, start panicking. No, just kidding. Let's see. You know, money. Alright, let's see. Transactions, customers, tools. PayPal buttons. Okay, I'm gonna make a... Just making a order button. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, I think that's... Hello! Let's see. Have I got everything? That's just kind of that. Just make it a pre-order button. Bugs. Ugh, bugs. Alright. Okay, okay, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think, but nothing is happening. Okay, got that down. Let me see, let me pull up the Paint Shop Pro. I had some things in mind that I wanted to talk about today, and I've completely forgotten them. Bugs. Get the little no-see-ums flying around. Turning up the fan here. Gone with the wind. It's either that or spray bug spray everywhere, and I kind of like breathing. Let's see. open. Let's see, yes, RH Junior DVD. Grace color depth. Let's see, adjust image, color depth, decrease, palette, transparency. Okay. I got that stupid song Shut Up and Dance stuck in my head. Well, it's not a bad, it's a pretty good song, but it gets really old after you've heard it in your own head half a dozen times. as. There used to be a frame thingamajig, picture frame. Here we go. Let's see here. Might find something suitable. Oh. Frame. That might do. Too busy. Image, picture frame. Here we go. Okay, that'll work. Mead and funnel cake. Beer and funnel cake. We just doesn't sound very appetizing. Funnel cake, yeah. Mead, not so much. Mead and funnel cake together? No. Aren't you guys the one that eat Lutefisk? Trying to sick that on me. Alright. Let's see. My account. Patron manager. I'm not finding what I'm looking for here. Okay, edit page. Okay, that's a start. Got to come up with something else to fit in the little gaps in between. That's the thing. Now, where? Fermented, as I understand, they put lye in there. No wonder the Vikings were so mean with nothing but that to eat.
Yeah, Bjorn, I would do anything for a bagel.
Shut up and eat your Lutefisk. Vanity browsing, looking through the YouTube TV tropes pages for my stories and comics. Ooh, beg pardon. Ooh. Okay. I'm getting distracted here. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, well, once again, I'm going to ask the usual question. Does anybody have a topic they'd like to talk about? It's amazing. You get all these people. You get. If you have any questions, or if you have anything you'd like to comment about the show, call our hotline, and they get swarmed. Not here, baby. If you have a topic, it's getting through. Let's see. Buy. Purchase books. Okay, I'll figure that out later. I'm too distracted trying to do two things at once here. Let's see. Okay, that's terrible. That's. Erase that. I suppose every culture has food that regrettable food. I think for America, American cuisine. What would be the most regrettable food for American cuisine? I'm thinking some of the soul food. Like chitlins. Look them up. Look it up. Look it up. As Bill Cosby put it, I think they misspelled it. Chitterlings. It's spelled chitterlings. Chitterling. It's pronounced chitlins. It's processed intestine, cooked intestine, and it's like Bill Cosby put it. I think there's supposed to be an S where that C is. Look, I won't touch cooked brains. I ain't gonna be eating nothing nobody's been thinking with. And considering what they've been doing with them chitlins before somebody cooked them up, I ain't touching those either. Now, when I was a boy, though, the food that was the worst for me. This is odd, I suppose, to some people. Grits. Grits, cream of wheat, either of those, anything like that. I could not eat them. It literally made me gag. My throat would close off when I put it in my mouth. There was something, to this day, I can't touch this stuff. I don't know why. I wish I knew why. My parents were like, when you were a baby, you loved this stuff. Well, yeah, when I was a baby, I tried to eat cockroaches. Come on now. But something about it is just so nasty. And I put it in my mouth, and my throat would close off. And there would be times she'd fix they get a bug up their butt and you're gonna eat it, and they'd fix it for breakfast. And I would literally be reduced to tears because there was no way I was going to be able to eat that. Leave it. I mean, literally, they would not let one of those. You're not leaving the table until you eat it. So I just sat there and sat there and sat. I couldn't eat it. When I was a little older, I figured out the gambit when they give us food that we couldn't stand. Could I save this for later? I'll just put my plate in the fridge. And then just wait. But grits, cream of wheat, can't swallow them. Something about it, I don't know. I would literally come within inches of vomiting. And they would not believe me, and it finally, it took them years, but they finally gave up and stopped trying to make me eat it. I wasn't too fond of oatmeal either, but I learned to love it compared to cream of wheat. I don't know. I think it may have been that I just had thrown up at some age, and the taste and texture just reminded me so much of cream of wheat I could never get it out of my head again. I don't know. But my entire life, you still can't. And there are people out there, would you like to try some? Get away from me before I hurt you. I wasn't too fond of bacon growing up either. Well, the problem was my mom, you have to understand, my grandmother is British, or was British. And what little she taught my mom about cooking is probably an international crime. Now, she wasn't a bad cook herself, my grandmother, but everything she cooked, English style, which, she would cook bacon until it was nothing but crumbly, nothing, no meat left, just crisp charcoal. She made food that was dense as a brick. She made her own fruit cake. Let's put it that way. And my mother was the same way. She'd make bacon. She would throw it in a frying pan and she would cook it until the ashes screamed for mercy. And I hated it. She would give me this bacon. She put the bacon on a plate. I'd eat it. It's just like eating ash. Bitter and crunch. Oh, yummy, Mom. It wasn't until I was in my teens that I discovered bacon could still be meaty. Oh, that's undercooked. No, Mom, it just hasn't been cremated. I remember we had sizzling, that bacon substitute. We had that once in my entire childhood, once in my entire life. And it was the first time I tasted anything that was bacony that actually had meat on it. Occasionally a little bit of the fat would escape when she cooked bacon. So basically I was getting little bits of burnt stuff stuck to fat, and I'm like, It was a crime against bacon. And it was years before I learned it was years before I learned bacon could taste good. Well, anyway. I don't know what it is. I have this feeling right now that there's something that not there. There's some account I have not settled with Jesus. Some account that I have not, something in my life that I have not settled with God, and it is not, and I am not at peace about it. I wish I knew what specifically it was. I will confess. I've got enough sins in my life. I constantly deal with and fold under and start all over again 3 times a day. I won't discuss them. It's kind of sad, you know. For all we talk about confessing our sins one to another, there are just some things that you can't talk about with other people. There are some cultural taboos we just cannot get around. Maybe, you know, or maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Um, there are some things that we cannot confess to easily. And I wonder how much of it is cultural. I wonder how much of it is social. Um, We were talking last night about some of the things that were considered perfectly acceptable, culturally perfectly acceptable in society back in the days of the Bible, that we would be revolted to even speak about today. It was an article about how basically it was how in Christianity invented childhood. Prior to the advent of first Judaism and then Christianity, children were not regarded the way they are regarded today. We regard children today as precious, as something to be protected. That childhood is a precious time that we should sacrifice greatly to protect them and to protect their innocence. Back in the days of Rome, Greece, Babylon, Egypt, back in the days of the Iron Age, the Bronze Age, all the way back, children were not regarded that way. They were not. In pretty much every society, there were rings of importance and value. Human beings were not precious simply because they were human. Some were more equal than others, as the saying goes. The highest pinnacle was to be an adult male citizen. Your expendability went downward as you went outward from that. Women were second-class citizens to the point of being a lesser species in some cultures, including Greece and Rome. Slaves were just cattle. And children, even your own children, were disposable. Much of that came from the fact that the high infant mortality rate. Due to a high infant mortality rate, most cultures had come to the conclusion that it was better off not to form any attachment to a child until it had come of age. And as a consequence, the various cultures, in Greece and Rome, most of the intellectuals regarded children as little better than houseplants. In fact, even in the most civilized era of Rome, it was perfectly acceptable for a man to kill his child for any reason whatsoever. Just dispose of it until that child was of age. Infanticide was perfectly normal. Excuse me. I mean, you're talking about cultures that sacrifice their children to the gods on a regular basis. It should come to you as no surprise. But we still tend to visualize the people in those ancient days as being like us, as revering childhood and regarding children as a class as precious and needing protection. These people regarded them as expendable. It was standard practice if, abandoning a child, leaving a newborn child, a child that you didn't want, abandoning it on a hillside to starve and or die of exposure. Prostitution of children was perfectly acceptable in Greece and Rome. In fact, you could do anything you wanted, sexually or otherwise, to anybody who was on a lower tier of that society. In fact, sex with a castrated male child was considered particularly delectable. A gourmet pleasure, as it were. There were entire brothels of children that were plucked off of hillsides, castrated, and raised as prostitutes for the pleasure of the adult males of Greece and also of Rome. That was perfectly normal in their society. I kind of wonder, I mean, the Romans and the Greeks, nasty. You know what a standard feature was in front of every Roman household? A giant stone dick. No lie. You walk past a Roman house, there it was. Hello there. You know, they put them there for luck and fertility, apparently. These people had porno, carved in marble. They would probably regard our quote-unquote hedonistic society as quaint. You know, we're horrible, but we haven't even come close. To what ancient Rome was like. I mean, these were people who fed other people to animals for entertainment. We haven't got a lick on them as far as depravity goes. And imagine what that was like. Think about this. Think about this. Those societies, as depraved as they were, lasted for centuries. Hundreds of years, thousands of years. Now, I want you to imagine just how vile and depraved Sodom and Gomorrah had to be for God to say, that's it, enough, fireball time. Salt, pillars of salt everywhere. I've heard people try and claim that the volcanic eruption of Pompeii was God's judgment on that depraved city. I have to go, yeah, so like God gave the rest of the Roman Empire a rain check? Pompeii was nothing. It was just another harbor city. But, you got to figure that the issues that Christians back in that time had would make, the secret shames of today look petty, childish, quaint. I love how people nowadays, the atheists, agnostics. If it weren't for the Dark Ages, we'd be, we thousands of years at a time because the ancient Roman Empire was such a golden age for human progress. If you threw them into a room with a bunch of genuine ancient Roman people, they'd be clawing their way through the doors, trying to get out within 5 minutes. These so-called enlightened atheists and agnostics. We would have more in common with the peasants and the cruelties of we in the darkest of the Dark Ages than we would do in the golden era of Rome or Greece. Have you ever heard the song "Standing on the Shoulders of Freaks"? From the ancient Romans, from the modern Romans to the ancient Greeks, we're all standing on the shoulders of freaks. And the first passage is Plato, Aristotle, and Socrates had the aristocratic voice. They also had a thing for little boys. Something that would get you killed today, and praise God for that, was casual entertainment. Glorious day of Greece. Everybody thinks that the end times are near because the world is growing so depraved. These people do not know their history. The world has gone through eras of depravity within recorded history that would make the hedonists of this society just hawk up a hairball, make the dog gag kind of historical events. You know what I'm saying? You got people, they praise the era of Greece and Rome and ancient Egypt and all these, and those ages were vile. Even the most licentious people of this age would be horrified at what was commonly practiced in the streets of Rome before the fall of Rome. I have no love for the for the so-called Holy Roman Empire. I have no love for the Catholic Church and its tyranny, which took over the world. But compared to what preceded them, and compared to the alternatives that were available in the corners of the world at that time, they were an enlightened age. Do you dig what I'm saying? but getting back to the point is that people say, "Oh, the end times are near. The end times are look at how depraved people are." I'm like, you poor naive children. The Bible says that it will be like it was in the days of Noah. Okay, in the days of Noah, and Noah lived in a time that was nastier and more depraved than Sodom and Gomorrah. And Sodom and Gomorrah was more depraved than ancient Rome or Greece or Babylon or Egypt. And those golden empires would make the most hedonistic society in our own world blanch. There are corners of this world that are approaching it. Approaching the vileness of those days. But we're not even close yet. The world as a whole is not even close. Well, there are some horrible things going on right now. People are ignoring. Most people don't realize pedophilia is a storefront vice in most Muslim countries. Yeah, and I do mean genuine, dirty old men walking hand in hand down the street with little boys. They're basically fobbed off on the holy men of their community for entertainment purposes. They say that our soldiers stationed over in these Middle Eastern countries, they have to be under constant reminder and surveillance to not intercede, and it like kills them because they see these dirty, greasy, bearded old men walking down the street with a little bitty boy no more than 10 years old, and they know exactly what is going on. Somebody's taking a party favor home. And our soldiers have to restrain themselves to keep themselves from just opening fire on these people. This is the kind of thing a Christless society accepts. In America, a pedophile won't even survive in a prison. That tells you more about our culture than anything you care to name. You lock up a pedophile in an American prison, they will not last the week. They will be DEAD, dead, because even the most violent, amoral, corrupted people in our society will not tolerate the existence of people like that. What does it tell you that the people filling our maximum security prisons have a higher moral standard than the people walking the streets of a Muslim country? That'll make you stop and think. Or it better. Oh yes, the Roman senators, same story. You'll see records of various Roman senators and emperors and leaders and such being criticized or mocked for their activities, but they're not being mocked or derided for engaging in child molestation. They're being mocked for their hedonism, their overindulgence. Now, it's a universal truth that mothers love the children that they give birth to. But this is also a factor in the society because becoming emotionally attached to an infant or a small child was considered a sign of weakness. And it was regarded as proof that women were mentally and emotionally inferior to men. My point is this. We have no idea just how alien the thinking of a heathen society is. The ancient Romans, the ancient Greeks, the ancient Chinese, the Babylonians, the Phoenicians. We are people who have been raised in a Christian-influenced society. Nearly 2,000 years of Judeo-Christian thinking, philosophy, culture, and dominated society, or at least Judeo-Christian, not if not overtly Christian. With America being a predominant example as a Protestant, biblical Christian society, founded by biblical Christians who were trying to get away from the corrupted Roman Church. That's centuries, millennia even, of ingrained immersion into Judeo-Christian values. We are, that's the problem we have with debating with these agnostics and atheists in our culture. They imagine they are so immersed in this this Judeo-Christian civilization, that they are unaware of its influence on them. Like a fish that is oblivious to the existence of water. If you can grasp the concept. Atheists and agnostics in Western civilization have convinced themselves that they have developed their own moral standards ex nihilo. That they have objectively formed their moral and ethical standards and codes and structure separate from the influence of Christianity. But the old commercials. Dawn dishwashing liquid, you're soaking in it. What was it? What was it? Dawn dishwashing liquid or not Continental? What was it? You remember the commercials where women would go to a beautician. Oh, my hands are so wrinkled. Here, soak your fingers in this, and it's dishwashing liquid. What is palm olive? Oh yeah, random video game nerd. Yeah, I believe I've got the email from you about your commission. Let's see here. WordPress keeps getting these login attempts from God knows where. Banner. McLeod pledged $10. Vinyl Spark. Extended Holiday. Legends APD. Blino, blino, blino. Blino, blino, blino. And I received a payment. That's the monthly thing from. No, that's. I got it. I'm looking for it right now. Here we go. Random Video Game Nerds Commission. Here we go. RVGN. Yes. Okay. Okay, you'd like it in color. Both sides. Okay, it'd be $40. Okay, commissions. I'll move that over to commissions. Alright. Status stream okay. $2,500 stream bitrate. Stream bitrate. What is this? I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. As usual, it's all too cryptic to figure out. Oh well. Yeah, I got the commission, Random Video Game Nerd. Just need the payment. You wanting a color image. You're wanting one main image surrounded by about 3 or 4 smaller images. If you want to get full color, that'd be 40. Let's say $10 for $70. $50 if it's black and white. What is? I don't know what it is. I keep getting these messages from WordPress. Too many failed login attempts. 6 failed login attempts and 2 lockouts from IP bloody 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 bloody. Elijah Furman 1. That tells me nothing. This could be genuine people trying to log in or what? I don't know.
I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I don't know what's going on.
Incorrect. We were still on gold. You know, it got a note here saying we were not on the gold standard since 1934. That's not true. We were on the gold standard until Nixon. We went partway off it. We started using partial reserve for a long period. But we were not. We were still on gold currency up until 1970. I don't know where people get this stuff. Excuse me, I'm getting the hiccups. This is a new thing.
It's a new thing with my digestive tract. I don't know what it is.
That's what it's like growing old. New surprises around every corner. Nothing like finding out you're lactose intolerant the hard way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Lord. Somebody's coming. Somebody's coming. Wow.
Ugh. Okay. Well, yes, the background images were at $10 a pop. Because you're basically asking me to draw one image and 3 more behind it. And that starts raising the complexity just a hair. Okay, it's Sky of Darfield. Welcome aboard, Sky of Darfield. If you haven't been here before. But if you have, who the heck are you? Yes, the reason we're asking that is because the typical internet pain in the butt. Everybody has at least 3 names, and nobody uses them consistently. I've been known as Ben Bro. I've been known as RH Jr., Reality Check, Ben Bruin, and my own fault. But I'm trying to stick to either. I'm trying to stick to at least just 2, Reality Check or RH Jr. I'm trying to narrow down the field just a little bit. But you got other people. Their chat room name is one thing. Their online name is another. Their email name, depending on which account you have, that's a whole new one. And their real name, God only knows. I don't know what to make. Well, people are people. I don't know. Okay, but either way, welcome aboard. If you'll excuse me, I've got to make a quick run, and I will be right back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Oh, let's see. Oh, shoot. Oh, black and white, $20. One black. Oh, do I still have the live stream discount special? Okay, is that? If there's some posting somewhere on my website that says $10, that's my fault. I should have double checked, and made sure that it had been removed. But my going price is $20 for black and white, $40 for color. Let me check it. It's let's see here. Where we got the? Let's see. She's got the books for sale, but I haven't got any. Let's see. Buy commission. Ah, here we go. Commissions. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Should have changed that, but we'll go with this. We'll go with this here. Use the buttons here. Your commission will be drawn while I'm on the air. Once it's been paid for. I don't know was this working out? Let's see here.
Yay! Is working?
Okay, that live stream button is not working correctly. I need to replace this live stream window with a YouTube window. That's incorrect. A few things I have to update here. One or two. All right. Okay, just use the buttons on the site if you want to make the commission. And we'll take it from there. I'll be correcting those prices later, but right now, just leave them as is, and make your commissions through the button.
Use the shiny buttons to make your commission.
All right.
Yay!
Okay, I was thinking of something and now I can't remember it. I feel like an old fart. Okay, let's see. File, save as, PNG, save. Wow, do I feel gassy. I bought this tray of barbecue stuff at the store for, yeah, you know, it got a little barbecue pork, a little barbecue sausages, and little barbecued meatballs, and I apparently now have a barbecued lower intestine. Oi! Oh, let's see here. What do we got here? Oh, these are like, let's see here. Give me a second here. It goes a wound and a wound and a wound and a wound and a wound, and it comes out here. Yay! And we wait. And let's see. There's a huge picture, man. Ah, whoa, 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 whoa. Pardon the profanity. I forgot that this, let's see, let's, stop that! Computer! Hate it when it does that. Wow, save. Shut up. Let's see, this is a list of websites you should know about. For instance, www.whatdoestheinternetthink.net. It basically measures positive posts versus negative posts and don't care posts. So it gives you, feedback on positive stories versus negative stories. www.gameboyonline.com. You can play any of these games, any of the, Pokemon, Kirby's Dream Land 2, Ninja Turtle, Mega Man, Zelda. You got all the Pokemons. Watch movies YouTube style for free. Okay. I'll have to look that up, see what they got. www.letmewatchthis.ch. Maybe I'll find some movies I haven't been able to get. Let me watch this. CH. I have no idea where that is. Where is CH? I don't know. Apparently they got an interesting collection of B movies and stuff that didn't quite. Foreign movies, apparently. Oh, Hello Dolly. That's an old one. Instant sound effect buttons. Let's see what we got here. Ha ha ha.
magic word. You didn't say the magic word.
Nossa, nossa, assim você me mata.
What have I got? What have I got?
An enemy has been slain.
Whoa.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.
Oh yeah. Can you deal with it? Oh yeah.
Babbity boopy, baby boopity babbity babbity, boopity baba, boop baby boop baba baby baba.
Tu sei un pazzo, va via da qui! Sono stanco di te, ti do un pugno nella testa! Ti uccido con questa...
Barbara Streisand.
I've got balls of steel.
Bazinga!
Oh yeah. Stay alive. Okay.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air.
Bite my shiny metal ass.
I'm having fun.
Boom! Headshot!
Hey, I just met you. Hey, I just met you.
Ow!
Relaxing cup of café con leche?
Carl, that kills people.
Finish him!
Blimey, you fools!
Oh yeah, I'm saving this one. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. While everybody else was tuning into AC/DC, I was tuning into ADHD. We're on the highway to... Hold up, dude, a squirrel! Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Once you get through, we'll just well, once the payment goes, well, we'll probably start on it tomorrow when it comes through. Yay. Okay. I have no idea what I am doing at this moment. Oh. Oh. minor tip for anybody who wants to save up a little precious metals for themselves. Any coin dated before any silver coin, American coin, silver colored coin, any silver coin dated before 1965 or earlier, keep it. Those are silver, 90% silver, more give or take a little bit by weight. Quarters, dimes, nickels, 50-cent pieces especially. I found 3/4, anything before 1970, between 1965 and 1970, has about 40% silver. That was the period they were phasing silver out of our money. So 1965, you get the best, or earlier, you get the best quality, but from up to 1970, you will get coins with silver content in them. So I found 3 coins today. Just going to the laundromat, ching, 2 1965 quarters and 1 1969 quarter. There you have it. If I remember correctly, a 1965 quarter is worth $2, $2.50 in silver. It doesn't cost you anything, and it gives you a little stockpile of real money. So it's advisable.
Fatality.
Got to admit, they've got an epic soundtrack. From what I understand, they've completely caught up with the books, and now they don't know what to do. And that was our phone-in guest star, Godzilla. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, Instance Fun ES. That's fun. You get all sorts of buttons there. They've got a program here. It's called Stardock.com. It's a products object dock. It's an animated dock for Windows. Organize your shortcuts, programs, and running tasks into an attractive and fun dock. Yay! I don't know. That sounds like it might be useful. They have Photoshop Online. It must be a real old version. Want to access websites that are temporarily offline or sluggish because of too many users? www.coralcdn Nancy. Coral, C-O-R-A-L-C, D as in David, N as in Nancy, .org. It's a content distribution network. Interesting. Send an email without using your own account. Whisperbot.com send. Get.com, Ge.tt. It's a way to publish and share files. Zip and unzip files online. Wob.zip. Wobzip.org, pardon me. Check if a photo is photoshopped or digitally edited. ErrorLevelAnalysis.com. JPEG files only. Cute. Interesting concept. Oh, bummer. Can't log on to PayPal because you can't remember the first four numbers. I'm sure they've got some sort of workaround for people in that position. Sure they do. My sister's birthday was yesterday. She turned 40. Oh no, 4-0. Ah! I'm 44. You know how that is. Okay, what is this? Oh yeah, this is just what I was looking at. And oh. ListenOnRepeat.com. I know that one. ListenOnRepeat.com is it's great if you found a video on YouTube that you just want to listen to over and over again. It allows you to, well, you just go to Listen on Repeat, search for what you want, hit play, and it'll play over and over and over again. It's handy. It's really stupid. YouTube used to have an auto repeat button on there, and I don't know what happened to it. What happened to it? Why? Ooh, ToonamiAftermath.com streams classic Toonami and Cartoon Network shows for free. Eee! Got a favorite show? Check it out. Oh, this is good for the bachelors. MyFridgeFood.com. You give a list of all the ingredients in your fridge, and it will tell you what you can make. There are a couple of websites like that where you list the ingredients and it lists all the recipes that include those ingredients. It's very useful. It's when you have a functioning kitchen. But ListenOnRepeat.com, My80stv.com. 80s TV shows, music videos, cartoons, advertisements, so much more. Yay. Televisor.com. You type your favorite TV shows and it will suggest more shows that you might be interested in. Nifty. And this is the ultimate list of educational websites. There's, this is not really as interesting, but they've got courses, language learning, videos. TED.com comes there. That's the easiest one to eat. Books. They've got Gutenberg.org, LibriVox, Bartleby, Poem Hunter. There's a programming website, codeacademy.com, learncodethehardway.com, htmldog.com, trypython.org, rubymonk.com, codingbat. You get the idea. There's a do-it-yourself pages, music, random knowledge, documentaries, life hacks. Cooking, math. You can find just about anything. You could seriously broaden your education with a little dedication. Let's see, lifehackninja.com. Most of the life hack pages I've hooked up to have a problem with nobody updating them in months at a time. No page. What is this? This is not what I linked to. Lifehacker.com. Turn 2 old hard drives into external storage for $35. If you have any old hard drives or SSDs lying around, this inexpensive docking station can turn 2 of them into easy external backup drives. Well, there you go. Let's see here. It's USB 3.0. It's available on Amazon.com for $69.99. You can get it for $35 with this code listed here. Oh, that's interesting. It's not a bad website. I prefer the short little image ones that you know give you a quick thing, like, you know, how to use a toothpaste tube to fix your cabinet doors or something, kind of thing. The Arduino is a cheap, fun way to getting into building your own electronics. Here's an Arduino primer, building a sweet robot arm. Let's see here. Interesting. Very interesting. Interesting. It's illustrating how they use the illusion of demand to make you buy things you don't need. Interesting. I should probably be taking down notes on that one. Okay, I'm trying to focus here. I'm trying to focus. I'm so easily distracted right now. I'm just trying to focus. What needs to be done here? Okay, it's only been 2 hours. Okay, good. Let's see here. We'll get started on your picture then. Okay, you're wanting a picture of him looking, well, haggard. Okay. And to clarify, you were wanting the fox. Which were you wanting, the fox or the humanoid? Random video game nerd. I'm just double checking here. In the fox form. Okay, okay, okay. What did it do that for? Sorry, I've gotten so quiet. I tend to do that when I get really focused on drawing. Of course, if you're not new here, you noticed that already. You know, I still haven't watched a single episode of A Game of Thrones. And I'm torn between repulsion and curiosity on the matter. Because, quite frankly, from what I understand, there are no good guys in this show. The only and it's slathered. Oh, you know, they slather it with sluttery. Throw a few, throw the token gay characters in your face for extra bonus points. Nobody is, everybody is dislikable. It's basically a soap opera for nerds. It's a trashy soap opera for nerds. I am reluctant to get immersed in it. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, this is a quick commission for a random video game nerd. Okay, is this about what you were looking for, random? Touch that up there. It's about where you want it here. Let's layers, merge. I watched about 2 episodes of Breaking Bad, and I'm like, not exactly thrilled. I watched the whole season run of Daredevil, on the other hand. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, file, save this. As soon as it stops. Come on, computer. It's sitting here thinking over whether it's going to do what I just told it to. Oh, great. It's locked up. No, here we go. Desktop commissions. I'm going to send it to you as a ping file. See, reply. Going back to Simon Sari. Send. And it's sending. And it's sent. Yay. Art. Yay, computer. Just a second. jeez. Now, once again, I'm going to ask the audience, do you have any questions, comments, shoe throwing, anything? Anything you want to talk about? Any topics you want to hit on? Any discussions you want to have about anything? Artwork, commissions, stories, fan fictions, any of the stuff I'm doing, any of the stuff I'm not doing, whatever. Just let her fly. Oh my. Pardon. Seriously, just throw anything up there if you got something. Oh, actually, I don't need it. I just open up the other one. Come on. Whoops, wrong one. Wrong program. Huh. Da-da-da. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Buy page. Edit page. Now I got this. Now I got the Game of Thrones theme song stuck in my head. Let's see here. where is it? Quick ideas. Hip hop hooray. Okay, got that taken care of. Yes, this is way in advance, but In passing thought, it's been noted that one of the major drawbacks of trying to make a efficient battery, an efficient electrical car is the battery, and the key with the battery is that it comes down to power density, energy density. An equal mass of petroleum distillate, gasoline, what have you, has more energy in it per ounce than they can manage to make any kind of battery. You take a car battery. A car battery, you take the same amount, you take how much that weighs. How much does it weigh? 5 pounds? 10 pounds? I'm not sure. I don't know how much a car battery weighs. I don't pick them up. But, so let's say 10 pounds. 10 pounds of gasoline will hold more energy than you can ever cram into that car battery. You try and cram as much energy in there, and it'll melt the battery. In fact, they have footage of these batteries. They have footage on YouTube of these batteries in electronic devices getting punctured, and what happens. Well, let's see here. Let's see if we can't find that. Let's see. Look at this. Watch this. Now watch this. This is an ordinary phone battery, and they're poking it with a knife. That was a fully charged battery. You carry that around in your pants. Here's another lithium battery. This is a compilation of lithium batteries exploding and bursting into flames. These are common electronic devices, and they are subjected to that kind of abuse. All it takes is a puncture, and that all the electrical energy stored in those batteries is released as an explosion. I don't know what it is about the Cyrillic nations. They'll do crazy stuff like this. That's what happens when you overcharge one. And that's what happens to a normal charged one when it's damaged. But think about that. You're walking around with that in your pants pocket. Oh, there you go.
What do you think of that, Mike?
That was awesome. That was first class entertainment.
I think you get the idea. Yeah, that's the main problem. Now, if they ever figure out a way to convert chemical energy from, say, gasoline or petroleum or anything like it directly to electrical energy, they'll be onto something. Or they might be. You see, most of the energy in an internal combustion engine is wasted as heat. If they could figure out a way to recapture that lost energy. Now, I'm thinking, maybe this is just me, but I'm thinking, now, a Stirling engine runs off of heat. Make a dual engine, make an internal combustion engine that runs off of gasoline, and install a Stirling engine that runs through the cooling system. Now, this is just me, this is just an idea off the top of my head. To recapture that lost energy. Just my idea. I don't know if it's even feasible engineering-wise. But it seems to me like the straightforward approach. Well. Doesn't look very brown to me. This is my color blindness kicking in again. I really can't tell the more muted shades apart very easily. Reds and browns, greens and grays, that sort of thing. I don't know why, but I feel like I have this strange feeling that I'm about to be called on the carpet before the Lord Almighty for something. And I don't care to speculate because I've got enough sins in my life that he would, you know, he would be perfectly justified in calling me out on anything. God have pity on my soul. I don't know what it is that's bothering me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew how to deal with it. I wish I could make my peace with God so that I could be at peace. Tired. Getting older by the minute. Yeah, they apparently have color-coded uniforms, but I'm not even going to speculate on what the codes are. I'm just making it up as I go. So there you have it. Yeah, that's much better, yeah. I didn't know this thing was, you know, had automatic settings for YouTube. And they're putting all sorts of things, not telling anybody. Okay. I blame the Enterprise for the fact that everything in space seems to require a blue-gray coloration. Okay, it is 9:15. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Got another appointment at the health clinic tomorrow, and then gotta be back. I'll be back 6 p.m. tomorrow night. Pick up where we left off. Y'all take care of yourselves. Prepare for tomorrow, because you don't know what's gonna happen today. God bless y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Say a prayer, because God knows I need them. You have a good night.